Hey YouTube, thanks for tuning in to another video. Let's just go over some stuff that I got over a few stores of thrifting and one particular item from the dollar store that I think I can flip and make some decent money on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hop right in. So I was at my local community thrift store, and let's start off with these bears. This bear was half off, so it was only 50 cents. And these are from the Boyd Bear collection. Now, the thing about these bears is that their market value is really not that good for some reason. I don't know if it's because it's just the way things are priced lately, or the market is just overly saturated with them. But the thing that on this one was $4.99. I remember finding this bear a week ago and it had no tag. When items don't have tags, they will not sell it to you. So this bear actually should have had a red tag and I would have got it for half off. But it's still worth, for me, it's still worth paying the $4.99, and I'm going to tell you why. The bottom has these leather pads, and on top of the knitted sweater, when I lifted it, these are little overalls. And then it has the buttons. Like, there's a lot of detail on these. See the little buttons, the overalls. There's another button right there, and I made sure that there was no rips. There is a defect right here on this sweater part, but somebody who knows how to sew or crochet, they could fix that easily. And it has its tags. So I haven't seen one like this with all these little fine details. I was looking up comps. There's not a lot of these. And then the one that the bears that were similar, not identical, they were like in the $20 to $30 range. So I'm gonna aim for that. And what I'm gonna do is, since I only got this one for 50 cents, I'm just gonna throw it in with that bear. But yeah, so I'm pretty ecstatic about this find. Okay, so next, I found these scissors. Me and my son were always working on projects for his school, and actually we have to work on one today. And these scissors have like the different patterns when you cut into the paper. See? These were only $3. So I feel like this is a good investment for like crafts, projects. And then when we're done with them, I'll put them up to sell. Sometimes I will pick up Starbucks cups from time to time. This little guy is a mini cup, and it was $2.99. And a lot of times you'll see these like as ornaments, but I think this is just actually the cup itself. The comps on these are anywhere from 10 to 15, and this one still has its original box. So I'm ecstatic about that one. Moving on into these crafted monkey sock kits. These I got at Goodwill. They were $2.99 each, and then this one was $6.99. This is a really popular brand for boys and collectors, and it's still sealed. It comes with 2 Bakugans inside. These, the comps are around 25 to 30 bucks. So, before checking, they kind of were asking on the higher end at Goodwill. Goodwill sometimes, actually a lot of times, their prices are ridiculous. I found out recently that they are corporate owned. So, they're more about profit these days. So, hopefully that's a good flip. It's completely sealed. There's not a lot of them. I've seen I just think it's a good find. It'll do well. I may sit on it for a while because of the price, but I think that was a good one. And then these are vintage Genlin sock monkey kits, and they're completely sealed. I have 2 of them. They were $2.99 each, as you can see, the kit. And I think I have this in, I don't have them priced individually. I have them for the set of going for around $25 plus shipping. These actually do sell pretty good. And there's different sock monkey characters. And I just happen to find the one with the tree and the one that says Jingles. So that was a good one. Moving on. I was at the dollar store the other day. And these are not vintage. They're not old. But they're Lisa Frank stickers. And I know Lisa Frank will do very good. And it's, you know what? It's nostalgic for me. When I look at these, I like them. I actually left the store and I went in the parking lot. And I just couldn't stop thinking about this. Because I was like thinking, well, let me check the comps. I checked the comps. And each one is averaging from $5 to $7 a piece. So I have 8 of them. I went back in the store and I bought basically all that was there. I'm either going to lot it up, all of it, or split it into 2 lots. I have $8 in it. And if I do it as 1 lot, I'll probably start asking around $40. Yeah, so we'll see how that turns out. Like I said, they're not vintage, but these look like they're doing well on eBay. Then I got this hair care set. It's like a medicated shampoo for oily skin, I guess. This stuff is from Japan. Is it Japan or Korea? One of those places. And this was half off. When I looked up comps, they were, I don't think I found anything, but one person is selling this between $50 to $60. And I've seen people selling the individual ones. This comes from across seas, and so anybody over here who uses this product, you know, they might not want to wait to order it and get it. But the community place of where I picked this up, they knew exactly, you know, I was like, why is it priced so high? Because sometimes they do price stuff high and it's very unnecessary. But I looked up the comps. So I might sit on this for a while, but for $50, that's not bad. Then I got this one. This is a Art Deco style. To me, it's an Art Deco style white milk glass butter dish. And it was $6. And I looked for the chips to make sure it was in good condition. And I didn't even bother to look at the comps because I was like, this is a really nice piece. Later, coming home, when I looked at the comps, similar piece. I don't know if it was the exact same one. These are going for like $25 to $30 range. I think this style, I think it was called Home Over or something like that. It's a very, very exclusive style. See the little designs? Because a lot of the milk glass has grapes, like the patterns. I've never seen one like this. I may just keep it. This is really, really cute. But I was ecstatic about that find. I contemplated, should I get it, should I not? It was, you know, $6. I didn't have time to look at the comps, but I figured if the comps weren't good and I didn't keep it, this is always a really beautiful gift to give to somebody. I just was really taken by the design. So moving on, part of what I got at Goodwill with those 2 pieces, I also found this. It's a magic cat ball. So it's like a 8-ball. Like you shake it and then you ask it a question and it basically answers with like cat verbiage, cat terminology. Like this one says, lose the catitude. So these, I think at one time were, this was $2.99. It was being sold at Urban Outfitters. They're sold out everywhere. I know that the box is a bit wonky right here, but it's completely sealed. So it's still in good condition inside. These are sold out everywhere. You can't find them. I couldn't find one. So I have mine listed for $17. I went based off of other magic 8-balls, and this is a cat. So this one's, to me, it's special. So on that trip to community, I ended up finding some jewelry, some brooches, really good pieces. I got this set. It was half off. What reared me to get this was the poodle. So I paid $2.50 for 3 brooches. And I know the poodle will get me more than $2.50. Poodles do very, very well. This one, I kind of went back and forth on. It was originally $5.99. But I know I can make that alone on this piece right here. This Art Deco style. I wasn't too crazy about the lips, but it's just an added one. So this alone will get me my money and some. And then maybe I'll just do like a lot of owls, because I come across a lot of owls. And people love owls. Now, these 3 were $7.99. The reason I picked this one, these orange flowers, these enamel flowers are very, very bright. These type of pins, as you can see right there, these are from the 60s and the 70s. So I don't think it's the original color, but somebody, if not, somebody took their time to repaint this and put orange stones inside. The vintage enamel enamel flower brooches / pins, they're always a hit or miss. You know, if they're like a unique piece, they tend to sell higher. Or you could put them in a lot, you know, make some good money off of them. I just was really impressed with how bright the color is. And the more I look at it, I don't think somebody painted it, because there's certain parts that are just not painted. I think this is the original color it came in. You never see the vintage enamel flowers brightly painted. They're very faded. So I found some other flowers I'm going to show you right now. So I'm going to make some good money on that one. And then here's a cat. And all the stones are intact. And I know I'll do very, very well with that one. Moving on. So this one was half off. It was $3. I have the ballerina. And then I have the Madame looking in the mirror. Those are fun. And this flower feels like it's possibly celluloid. But I picked it out because of the ballerina and the lady looking into the mirror. It was $3 for 3. I'll make more than $1 on each of those. Okay, so going back into the enamel flowers, this one has the set with the earrings. See how bright that is? So I looked up when I bought this. I'm very familiar with the price range of brooches. So I didn't look at comps at the store. I looked at comps when I got home. And a set with the brooch this bright and earrings recently sold for like $45. But there's a range. I think there was a bidding war on that one, and that's why it reached that high. They're averaging around $25.30. So I don't know if I'm going to do a bid or a buy it now. But these are just, they're beautiful. They're really, really bright. And then these are the clip-on earrings. And they're not modern. And the reason I could tell is because of the shape of the pin in the back. See how there's like an angle? That's from the 60s and the 70s. And then this one also, which I was like, oh, this is great. It's in the same condition, $6. I feel like I could get some really good money off of this. With the earrings. And this as well has that closure, because, you know, I was thinking this is like really, really bright. But look at the closure in the back. They don't make those these days, and even for one to install that's challenging. But look at how nice the color is. Very, very nice. So yeah, I'm ecstatic about that. See how that turns out. I got some really good finds, and hopefully things move along. But thanks for tuning in, and hope everybody is having a restful Sunday. Today's Sunday. And if you're new, go ahead and please subscribe. It's free. And thank you for watching. This is Soho, California, signing off.